saddest backstories ever. Now, the saddest backstory in fiction ever is, honestly, it's my backstory, man. Y'all don't know what I've been through. Have I told my backstory? Nah, it doesn't even matter, bro. You already know, I fought through 3 wars when I was a child. I was given an AK-47 when I was born out the womb. I was what you call, you ever see those pictures with like, the babies with the AK-47s and kids and stuff like that? Yeah, that was me, man. That was me. It was a struggle. Man, me getting to school, y'all wouldn't understand the way I got to school. The way I got to school, it was hard. It was very hard. It's all good. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain that. So anyways, let's get to the video.
Sad backstories are sad.
Very true, very true.
But they're also cool. A sad backstory could turn a pretty boring character into...
Yo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, I ain't gonna lie. Not only did he have a sad backstory, he lived a sad life. With Eustace's old ass always up his...
beloved character within seconds. The empathy we feel for the character connects us to them. They don't necessarily have to be just like us or go through the same things we did. Like, I know I didn't come from space and my clan definitely didn't get massacred, but I'm still both of these people and these people and these people. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some of the saddest backstories in history. Backstories so sad, they'll give you clinical depression. Like, take for instance,
oh my god, bro. Nah, whenever they showed this scene with Naruto on the swing talking about, I'm on the swinging alone. Everybody's having fun over there. Like, if you don't go over there, bro, make some friends. Go talk to people. The swing, it was always the swing. It's always the swing. Talk no jutsu.
Now, if you know Naruto, you know it has some sad backstories. Every single one of these dudes went through something.
No, legit, I felt bad for every single other character, like, other than Naruto. Ever since, like, I don't know, bro. Something about him being on the swing, like, I can't do this. Everybody rejected me. Mommy and daddy are no. Shut up, bro. Everybody else had legit that had a sad backstory. I felt empathetic for. Stop being lonely.
Traumatic in their childhood. And that's no exaggeration. Naruto had a demon locked in him. Sasuke lost his whole clan. Choji was fat. Everybody went through it. All these...
This nigga said Choji was fat. No, that's dead-ass character development, bro. That was dead-ass character development for me. Being fat through middle school and high school.
Dudes got Marvin's Room and 17 on repeat. But amongst all these super sad Naruto backstories, the saddest one has to go to my boy Itachi. Now, Kakashi's is pretty sad too. I can't lie. But I think Itachi's is a little sadder. Itachi was born in the middle of the Third Great Ninja War, which is like being born in World War II. He was a very gifted child. They say he had the reasoning of Hokage at the age of 7. And have y'all seen my boy cook an egg? And while one might see these talents as a blessing, they were also a curse, because they eventually led to him joining a group called the Anbu at the very young age of 11. And if y'all ain't know, the people in the Anbu are no bueno.
Bro, it's not even his fault. I guess Naruto spoilers. I guess, but it's just Donzo's bitch ass. I already talked about it on my video, bro. Everything's because of Donzo. Itachi would have been good without him.
He pretty much did all the dirty and evil work for the Leaf Village. They're kind of like some organizations in real life. So being in a group like that at the age of 11 is insane. When I was 11, GTA 5 had just come out and I was still too scared to go to the big heel place on the map by myself. There's no way I would have been able to hang. Imagine being in the freaking ninja CIA. And not only that, but bro became the captain of them at the age of 13. So you know he had to handle some...
Bro, how does it... By the way, let me go back. How was he 13 right here? Bro, this is damn near like, you look like 17, maybe close to 18 or something. You look like a senior right here. The way they age up some characters in anime is just so ridiculous.
Not only that, but bro became the captain of them at the age of 13. So you know he had to handle some way darker and way more messed up missions. And that leads us to the saddest part of Itachi's backstory, the massacre of his entire clan. And the worst part is it was all done by him. Well, some was done by Obito, but it was mainly him. And while this might look...
They made it look very cool to this day. It's the coldest massacre ever.
Terrible on paper, because, you know, you can't exactly make a YouTube apology video for murking your entire clan. Itachi practically had no choice. He was 13 at the time, and he hated war. So when this ugly, crusty, old piece of Shanzo gave Itachi an ultimatum, his hands were pretty much tied. He pretty much told him he could either murk his entire clan and save his brother while also preventing a war, or they'll do it themselves. And obviously, we know what he chose. And that's what makes this the saddest one in Naruto. He couldn't do nothing about it. He killed his mom, his dad, his girl, bro, his girl. And it's not like anybody knows how noble he is.
But do y'all think you could get through this? Like, imagine you had to murder your whole family and everything around. I feel like I could get through it, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could. I feel like I was born with a different ability. Like, sometimes I'll be sitting there and like, y'all ever see like a crazy video or up video and you just start laughing? I feel like I've seen some crazy shit and I could just get through it. Commit the S word. Only one person in my fam.
At the end of the show, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of the cast, except maybe Neji, because you know, thinks Itachi is a horrible person. And they're not completely wrong. He did torture Sasuke and murk innocent children, but it was to protect y'all sorry butts and y'all sorry ass future. It's just too sad, man. It's too sad. But this sad stuff is a common occurrence in anime. Like, take the GOAT of sad backstories, for example, Demon Slayer. This show is so good at giving people tragic backstories, it makes you feel bad for objectively bad people. People who have killed hundreds, if not thousands of innocents. You start shedding a tear for them. Now imagine we replace one of these demons with a bad person from our world, like Bill Cosby.
I didn't really feel bad like that for Demon Slayer characters. Like, who was it? Yeah, no, they did it for the second season. In the second season, those two, the brother and sister combo or something like that. I don't know. It's been a minute. But did I feel bad for them? They did give the backstory. Not really.
What I'm saying, that junk
I was still
would
sharing when they died.
Not fly in the real world. Not a single tear will be shed. The show Little Bill could have been a 4-season explanation of how much Bill Cosby's life sucked. And still, I'm not crying. Only way I even consider even feeling a little bad for him is if he has a backstory like my boy.
Yo, Up. Oh my God. Disney, what happened, bro? Man to man talk, Disney and Pixar, what happened? What happened to stories like this? Stories like this. What happened? What happened? Dude, I watch this right now and I'll cry. I'll tear on stream. And this one is real? Man. Like, this is actually crazy for a children's movie too, because you don't experience things like this. You're like, damn, you're a kid. You're like, oh my God, the next Pixar and Up movie. Oh my God, oh my God. And turns out you get the saddest backstory of all time you never forget out of your head.
Now this old man, not only have I shed a tear for him, but he could commit almost any crime and I'm forgiving him. He could be stealing candy from a baby, leak GTA 6. He could rob me. I'm forgiving him. His backstory is just as sad. I am 1000% sure when the producers of this movie finished those first 12 minutes, they were like, yep, they're gonna need antidepressants after this one. So we open with this little kid in the theater. That's our boy Carl. And since he's still a kid, he still has all that passion, that dream big mentality.
You know what would have hit different though? Imagine they put Carl's backstory like the end of Up. Like, after you just see him being like a piece of shit to Russell and everybody's like, oh my God, this grumpy ass old nigga. Like, who cares about him? Imagine they put that at the end, bro. That would make everybody feel so bad. So bad. I would feel so terrible.
We all had as kids. Now I'm just trying to make it through the day. And while some kids want to be astronauts, ninjas, y'all know, all that cool stuff, Carl, he wants to be an adventurer, a pilot. And one day while walking, he hears a voice coming from this abandoned house. And when he gets in there, he meets this girl named Ellie, who is probably the most passionate and energetic little girl in existence. Like, she's actually a little crackhead, but she loves adventuring. And that was enough for my boy Carl to fall in love. Carl eventually makes a promise to Ellie to travel to Paradise Falls with her. And this little promise was the start of their relationship. They get married, they buy a house, they fix the house, they go on picnic dates, they work with—
Damn, bro, why ain't I ever experienced this, man? Like, nah, sad backstory here, bro. My life is sad, man. Why ain't I ever experienced this? I ain't never dealt with this, bro. I'm ending the stream. Goodbye, everybody. Stream's over. Video's over. Yeah, I'm not ending stream. I can't end stream. I'm broke. I can't end stream.
Parrots, ladies and gentlemen, parrots. Everything was going splendid. Eventually, they want to have a baby, or 9 babies. That's cool too. Sadly, they end up losing
never mind,
the baby.
forget this. 9 babies?
Or all 9 of them, I don't know. This scene is actually so sad. But Carl, being the W husband that he is, cheers Ellie up by reminding her of Paradise Falls and that promise they made as kids. And that one little reminder changed everything. They start grinding, stacking up that paper. Oh snap, a tire blew up.
Remember when you could save up money for stuff like that? Like, let me go back real quick, because this was realistic.
They start grinding, stacking up.
Look, they all had the jars and stuff like that. They would literally add all these quarters and they could take vacations. Imagine trying to do that now. Trying to have like a little quarter jar. I can't speak. Jar. A quarter jar to save up to like have vacations and stuff like that. You can't do that in this economy. My parents had one. Did any of y'all ever have one? You ever had one of those jars where your family just saved up money? Oh my God. Me and my brother used to stay taken from that. Not gonna lie, we used to stay taken from that. I have one, yeah. It's kind of useless now, though. It's kind of useless now. You don't really like. It used to be a thing. You dreamed and prospered. You just threw a couple little quarters and coins in there, and then you built up money for a vacation. But not in this economy, man. It's over for us.
Up that paper. Oh snap! A tire blew up. No biggie. We'll just get back on track. I mean, it's good. We just gotta adjust. We gotta.
Damn.
With all these setbacks, they eventually forget about Paradise Falls and become two adorable old people. But one day, Carl is reminded of Paradise Falls again, and it makes him feel sad that he was never able to fulfill his promise to his wife. And that's when he gets an amazing idea. My boy gets them 2 tickets to Paradise Falls. Their dream, so close to being fulfilled. But as
It's in Venezuela? Did I say Venezuela? I didn't even know that.
Is coming up the hill to get her gift.
Is it actually a real place? Now I kind of want to visit it because of this movie.
She collapses.
I always wanted to visit it.
And then we see her and Carl in the hospital.
No.
And then.
No. Don't even.
Why they had to do it
like
that, man? She didn't even get to go to Paradise Falls. Now my boy Carl is lonely. This movie makes me look at bitter old people in a different light. So next time you're out shopping, you see an old white lady just mean mugging.
He went from accepting me, and now I know if I see his ass at the grocery store, he's calling me a hard R.
You or saying mean things or following you through the aisles.
Don't
assume the worst. Be considerate, guys. She's probably just racist or lost her husband. I don't know.
Bro, I forgot about this. Did y'all ever watch this? Hold on, how many people know about this animation? No, yes. The only thing I remember is like that flight clip where he's like, no!
No, don't pull. No. Ah! Damn.
Spoilers, my bad. Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, no, that clip is iconic. It's top 5 internet clips of all time.
Some of y'all might recognize this image.
Bro died
and if you do,
style.
I feel you. And those who don't, it's from the short 3-minute video that was posted 10
who even made this comic?
years ago. Yeah. And while it may not have as many views as the movie Up, it's debatably sad. Kind of like Up. We follow this boy and girl who meet after the boy protects the girl from a bunch of bullies. He still gets beat up, but it's sweet. Then on the boy's birthday, after no one shows up, the girl does, with a birthday card, and the boy is so happy, and it's the sweetest thing ever. I mean, look at it. After that, we watch them grow up together, from kids to teens to adults. And as you can see, they're dating. These two are in love, ladies and gentlemen. He even gets her a dog. Things are going so perfect, you kind of forget the title.
See, bro, I refuse to believe, like, there's no way childhood love like this ever exists. I don't care, bro. You're coping, Tommy. I don't give a bro. I hope any childhood love like this. I hope you have this story. I hope you experience this story and the Up story. I'm done,
video
bro.
is life isn't perfect. And we learned that very soon. Anyways, they eventually get married.
W's in the shot.
And if you pause it right here, you can see she's pregnant.
W's in the shot.
Aw, come on!
Damn.
Just like in Up, these two sadly lost their baby. But in this case, they decided to adopt. And I'm not gonna lie, call me Ed, but for some reason, first time I watched this, I thought the dog was gonna eat the kid. I don't know. And again, everything is going good with the family. Things are beautiful. Things are magnificent.
What a perfect family.
Maybe life really is perfect. Aw, come on! They killed the dog, man. The dog. What the dog do? This is normally
I'm not gonna lie, my cat almost got like run over a bunch of times. My cat just be doing too much. Would I cry like that? Probably not. Probably not. Shout out to my cat though. She cool.
Point where I would start crying, but it gets worse. A few years go by and the dad gets a call that his wife has the Walter White disease. And to make things even worse than worse, they don't have enough money to pay for the treatment because, you know, medical system. But the dad gets an opportunity to make a lot of money. The only catch is it's the military. So he says bye to his kid and his wife, and he's shipped off into the battle.
See, if it was me personally and I'm in this, I'm dealing, bro. I'm dealing. Why am I going to the military to fight drugs? I'm a deal to the. Let me not say I'm a deal to the military. I'm a deal, bro. I'm a deal. That's an easy bag.
Field. And y'all know how war goes. His friend is shot first, and when things are looking extremely grim, he sits down and pulls out his pocket the birthday card his wife gave him when they were kids. And then he just dies. He dies. And it ends with his kid as an adult and his family at the cemetery where we see his wife died too. This is easily one of the saddest videos on the internet. And it's crazy because it's so sad, but it's still not sadder.
Like, damn, all the family taking L's. That's tough.
Than the last person I have on this list.
It all began on the day of my actual birth.
No way, is that Dr. Doof? Man, Oh my god, I wish I made a video on this first. Doofenshmirtz, yeah, top 3 saddest cartoon backstories of all time. And even close.
When it comes to sad backstories, nobody has anything on this man. Not Itachi, not Carl, not Guts. This man has truly gone through it all. Doof was born in the very brown country of Drusselstein, where both his parents failed to show up to his birth.
Like, is that not wild, bro? Is that not ridiculous? Where's the woman that gave the birth? Where is she out? Wait, was he born in thin air? Is that not crazy? Not only the dad, but the mom too. She applied for a refund? Oh my god.
I don't know. Don't ask me how. Doofenshmirtz didn't have the best childhood. On top of being constantly bullied, Doof was a very lonely kid. He had no one to look to. Only things he really looked forward to were his garlic ice cream and his giant pet cockroach.
That looks
Even
disgusting.
on his birthday, the day you're supposed to feel like the most special
Mom
person in the world, he would have to throw himself a surprise birthday party. What's the surprise? That no one showed up again? And one might wonder, well, where are his parents? They surely should be around. Doof's parents freaking suck. They're actually terrible. Top 3 worst in cartoon history. And they take up 2 slots. But this isolation he experienced could have played a big part on why Doof was so smart. This kid was a genius, a Drusselstein Einstein. So when it was finally time to display that intelligence at the Drusselstein Science Fair, there was no way he could lose. I mean, look at his innators. Like, who is he gonna lose to? But losing the science fair was only a small L. Not only because he lost again next year with his bigger innator,
this is when they say, like, villains are made from their past.
Because what happened at the Gimmelstump community pool was much worse. You see, jumping from the high dive in Gimmelstump was an extremely big deal for some reason. It was separated you from being a man and a schnitzel. So when Doof's dad told him it was his turn to do it, Doof was too scared. He couldn't jump. All those people looking at him, which really wasn't a lot of people, it was like 3. It terrified him, made him nervous. And from that point on, he was deemed a schnitzel. His parents were so
I have no son. It's the worst thing you ever hear as a kid.
They wore bags over their heads anytime they were seen in public with him. And he wasn't even allowed to—
I don't even remember how bad this was. I didn't even remember how bad this was. I just remember it being bad. Nah, bro. That's
walk too close to them. This created an even bigger gap between Doof and his already negligent, dumb, stupid, retarded parents. So it was no surprise. When his dad got an award-winning dog, he named it Only Son. Around this time was also when Doof started doing gnome work for his family. He would stand out there for hours on end. In the cold, in the snow, in the heat, not allowed to move, not allowed to eat. They had my mans out here like one of those dudes in Times Square. This was also around the time when his little brother was born. And while having siblings should be a ray of hope when you're an only child, especially in Doof's case because he was really lonely, it kind of made Doof's life worse. And not like how having a sibling normally does. I mean, like, his parents borderline hated him after Roger was born. They would send him to school in dresses because they were expecting a girl. They didn't help that Roger was pretty much naturally good at the only thing his mom loved, kickball. At some point, they literally disowned Doof. And he had to live with ocelots. The cats
the parents wasn't thinking, you got a son like that? If I got a son like that, oh yeah, you're getting inside the lab, bro. You're making me money. I'm gonna be like those actors' parents that just send them to acting school when they're like 2.
Minecraft. This is really messed up stuff. The only highlight in Doof's life at this point was Balloon, who was a balloon that Doof got.
Yo, this ugly ass balloon. I'll never forget the first time I saw this shit. Oh, hell nah, bro. This is how the IG models be looking like now. Like, y'all ever seen a random celebrity get plastic surgery when they don't need to? They end up looking like this. This balloon gave me nightmares for real. This thing is terrible. Is that you, Tommy? See, that's not even funny because, like, how would that make any sense? Let me try to make the balloon's face. Hold up. Someone said smash the damn balloon. I mean, if that's what they're into, stop kink shaming.
At the carnival and he painted a face on it. That sounds so sad. And while Balloony may have had no arms, no legs, the inability to speak, no personality, Doof loved him. That was his best friend. That's all that matters. They were locked in. But alas, just like everything else in Doof's life, this happiness didn't last very long. On one fateful night when he was doing his typical gnome duty, by the way, his family took him back in at this point, so no confusion, Balloony started getting blown away by the wind and Doof couldn't move. He was on gnome duty. And just like that, Balloony was gone. What are you even saying?
I think this definitely based off like German.
Never to be seen again.
Some world dominating language.
Sorry. It's just so sad. And that was only his childhood. In his teenage years, Doof still got bullied, went through breakups, had braces. Braces suck. I had them. And probably the worst of all in his teenage years, while he was doing the shadow puppetry show, which,
oh my god, I forgot he was with.
Suck. I had them. And probably the worst.
He was with Phineas's mom, bro. Damn, he fumbled. He fumbled. So that's why that was his other villain arc. I forgot about that.
First of all, in his teenage
That's
years,
why you guys know there's like a theory that Doofenshmirtz is Phineas's dad. Y'all heard about that? Because they have the exact, think of it. They both have the exact, like, irregular, dumbass, triangle-shaped head. Exact same head. It kind of makes sense. It just makes sense. It makes sense.
while he was doing the shadow
And then he
puppetry
just
show,
abandoned-
which he was actually
abandoned
really
Phineas.
good at, by the way.
Phineas'
So good that he
biological
would get
dad.
attention from girls in the crowd. He got his girl taken away by Huge Hands Hans, a guy with bigger fingers.
Oh, nah. See. This just keeps getting worse and worse. I don't remember all the details of this. I remember him having a terrible backstory. I don't remember it being this deep.
Do y'all see what they're implying? Doof's life is just L after L
mean, you
after
can work
L.
the hands,
Kind
though.
of like my
You
goal.
got the
I
hands.
mean, even in adulthood, he was dating this girl at some point that left him for a whale. A whale. This man would have every right in the world to hate society. Or at the very
No, my luck, bro. This would probably happen to me.
least, his parents, they suck.
Jotaro
But he
type
doesn't.
shit?
I mean, he is evil, but his evil isn't really that big of a deal. He usually does something stupid or unserious, like the Breadinator or something. Like, who cares? Doof doesn't let what his parents or society did to him impact how he treats the people he loves. That's why he's such a great dad
She
to
wanted
Vanessa.
that
He knows
Moby
what it
Dick.
means to not celebrate your birthday. He knows what it
Wow.
means to struggle. He knows what it means to get out the mud. He might be from the Bronx. A lot of people like to use that as a crutch. Oh, I was mistreated, so now I gotta mistreat you. Nah, we're fully functional humans. We're not input-output machines. We gotta break the cycles. Everyone should try to be more like Doof. He's
Oh
not
my god, I hate Vanessa. That's her name, right? Oh my
out here
god.
being negligent. He's not out here bullying
Pissed me off. She would always get mad at him trying to do something special.
people. I would say he doesn't seek revenge, but sometimes he does, I'll be honest. But overall, he's a stand-up guy. Now, other dimension Doof, his backstory, I understand why he's so evil. He has every right to hate the world. Burn it all down. Comment down below which backstory you thought was the saddest, or if I missed any other sad backstories. I know One Piece has a few.
I still think it's Carl. That was a good video, man. That was a good video. I think it's definitely Carl. I don't know, bro. Doofenshmirtz is just like, it's just up. It's just like, it's not sad. It's miserable. It's terrible. It's terrible. Like something nobody should ever experience, bro. Deserves a better daughter. Yeah, she would irritate me at those birthdays. She would never be happy. That used to piss me off. But yeah, anyways, if you're watching this on the tube, join the Discord.